detailed how one of the hotels in question in the impeachment motion was acquired.
Peterson Njomo Mushira claims that the DP persuaded him to enter into a secret agreement and purchase in the sale of the hotel. Then the DP would buy the hotel from him by refunding the purchase price of 412 million shillings.
Well, Joash Ansari tells us more on this.
Absolutely.
In what appears to be a damning affidavit, Peterson Njomo Mushira, an ally of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, has detailed how Olive Gardens Hotel, one of the properties in question, was acquired. Mushira, claiming to have personal knowledge of facts relating to the sale of the Olive Gardens Hotel, which initially formed part of the estate of the late Nderitu Gachagua.
Olive Gardens is said to have been sold to one gentleman that many of us know, the Honorable Gishimu Githinji, the member for Gishugu, will tell you that the gentleman who is listed here as a purchaser for value for Olive Gardens, one Peterson Njomo Mushira, was a candidate in Gishugu constituency. He is a direct proxy of one Rigathi Geoffrey Gachagua.
He says that on or around 31st March 2023, the Deputy President approached and convinced him to purchase the Olive Garden Hotel, which was, at that time, part of the estate of the late Nderitu Gachagua. In the agreement, Mushira says that the Deputy President persuaded him to enter into an informal secret arrangement regarding the transaction embodied in the agreement. The terms of the secret arrangement were that the Deputy President would buy the hotel from him by refunding the purchase price of 412 million Kenya shillings set out in the agreement. In the affidavit, he says that the Deputy President would instruct and pay a contractor to renovate the hotel after completion of the transaction. In this agreement, Mushira would then appoint Ms. Julian Jahenda as a signatory or agent for the hotel's account. Ms. Julian Jahenda would run the hotel. Mushira says he appointed and introduced Ms. Julian Jahenda, who is a close associate of the DP, as a signatory and agent for the purposes of the operation of the hotel's account. He says he decided to swear this affidavit after his attention was drawn to the contradictions between the contents of part of the response by the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua filed at the National Assembly and the remarks made by Honorable Enkomas Mwenge Motuse, who is the mover of the motion, as well as remarks made by Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah and other members of the National Assembly.
And I am sorry to my friend Peterson because I know him. I just called him this afternoon when I saw this document. And I asked him whether TM Civil Engineering Limited is his company, and he confirmed to me it is indeed his company.
In his defense, DP Gachagua said that the hotel was owned by his late brother, Nderitu Gachagua, and was part of his will.
I therefore want to tell you Olive Gardens was purchased through the proxy of Peterson Njomo Mushira with 0 shares and TM Civil Engineering Limited with 6,000 shares. Those who have visited the Annex House, the office of the Deputy President, know this Njomo is a permanent fixture in the office of the Deputy President, and therefore his direct proxy.
The truth is that Olive Garden Hotel used to belong to my deceased brother, the late Honorable James Nderitu Gachagua, and therefore has never been my property. This is information that most of you may be aware, as it is in public domain.
Sources indicate that the family of the late Nderitu Gachagua might also appear as witnesses in the case. Joash Onsare, TV 47, Nairobi.